Alright guys, welcome back. I'm finally able to make some more progress today with the vehicle, or with their Honda Civic here. And let's just say that I came across a little bit of issues yesterday, and I was a little bit concerned about it, because as soon as I pulled the dash out and everything, there's a portion of the harness that's attached to the dash itself, not necessarily in the body. I'll show you. So there's a part of the harness that goes into the dash itself, which is this piece right here. Alright, I'm going to pull him out of the way. All this right here comes, obviously, this right here is the portion that stays onto the dash itself. And for some reason, I thought that was giving me starting issues with the vehicle, not wanting to start or do anything, because all I had the issue was put the key in the ignition, and all it would do was beep. It wouldn't turn over, do nothing. I didn't hear the fuel pump prime, no nothing. So do some deep diving, because the car ran in and drove just fine parking it here. And I went ahead and decided to go check for the basics, which was power. I learned that I wasn't getting any power to the ignition. Then I decided, like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. Up in the engine bay, and come to find out, a 50 amp flat blade fuse was popped. And I went to the auto parts store. They don't carry it. They don't carry a 50 amp. The lowest they carry is like an 80 amp. I looked online. They have 50 amps, but they're not even available anywhere. There's no place I can just physically go up to and get them out. So what I went ahead and did was ordered some. So we'll be able to start this car up in about Tuesday or Wednesday. So I can get ready to load up on the trailer and get ready to take it to my chassis guy, which we're going to discuss those details later on. But anyways, all I have to do is finish cleaning up, get rid of some of this trash, get rid of all the pine needles and such. I might start drilling some holes in here. I don't know. But I'm going to be really careful with that, because obviously the gas tank's sitting right there. So, in the meantime, while I'm waiting on that, obviously going to finish pressure washing the backside here, around here, get all this cleaned up, and take care of the dash, along with the seats and everything. Get all this guy pressure washed, and be good to go. So anyways, folks, I'm excited to announce that she's probably going to be gone probably next weekend, or probably 2 weekends from now, to take this car down, or take this car up to Manassas to have the cage built and done properly. So anyways, guys, if you guys are really interested in following this build, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I think that's going to be it for the updates for right now. And that's about it. I'm kind of running out of things I need to do to get this car ready. So I do know that the engine actually sits in front of the axles. So if the engine sits in front of the axles, obviously there's your suspension point. So the suspension itself would be just in front of the, what's it called? I can't think of the name offhand. The CV axle is going to be sitting just in front of the shocks. So with that being said, I'm not too sure if that's going to, as far as placement of the engine in here, of how far back it is. But you know what? Actually, let's just do a little bit of investigation on that. Don't need to pop the hood. But yeah, she's looking good. There we go. So, based off how the engine sits, you see where this is. Well, you know what? That might be the answer right there. Literally right where the shocks are going to sit is right where the axles are going to be. So therefore the engine, let's just put it a foot forward. No, we could probably do about 2 feet forward in front of that, because you got to accommodate for the turbo and everything else. So probably about two foot distance in front. So ideally, it looks like I might be having to box. I could definitely make this work and probably still have a functioning trunk, like a functioning back end. So that means the engine is going to be basically right about here. I'm obviously going to have a firewall right about there going the whole way back. This is going to be possible. I'm going to make this work. It's gonna look good. She's gonna function. She's gonna drive well. It's gonna be a long course or a long process, but hey, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would do this job. I just happen to have this idea, this mindset to make it work. So yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we can finally make some progress on the race car. Here we go. So far, just a quick little update. Obviously, the interior is completely gutted, minus a few little pieces on the dash, which is perfectly fine. And it's looking pretty good. I've obviously got the wood up there. As you guys can see, I've got the wood up there just to kind of act as like a little slope to get all the water down so it doesn't collect up here and puddle up and then still come in here eventually. So that's the reason why it's in here. From the chassis guy, he told me after I sent him some pictures of it, I have to basically hold on, see if I can get you guys in frame. This wire right here, or these series of wires, I have to remove it and get it pulled out of the way. Also, the rubber strip down here, or the rubber matting on both sides, that has to get pulled out as well, because I guess he puts down a some kind of metal plate for support for the I'm gonna call it the A-frame, but I'm pretty sure it's not what it's called. Or A-collar. I think that's the proper term for it. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take care of that in this video, and also if I've got time, well, not if I've got time, I'm gonna do it anyways today. Whenever I drove this car around, I did not even have to hit the brakes, it automatically stopped on its own. So that tells me that one of maybe the caliper or a drum is temporarily seized. Believe it or not, I've only driven this car maybe not even a mile or two since I've bought it. I bought it with the intent of doing a full cage on this thing, and that's pretty much about it. Let's see here, you guys can get a good glimpse. It's perfect. So obviously got the D16 in there. I'm gonna get ready to pull the tarp out so that we can kind of slowly get the dry up on the inside, because we had a window of opportunity, no pun intended, that occurred the other day. Well, that was a individual. My girl had someone come out to replace her windshield in her car, and while the said person was out here, we had asked, hey, since you're here, could you go ahead and take out the window of this guy? And he said sure, and he took, sorry, I'm not sure if you guys heard that or not, but we just had a neighbor next door kind of just peel out. Anyways, remove these boards out of the way, let them dry up a little bit, because unfortunately we've got more rain coming. The rain we got coming is going to be here next couple days. So by the time I have this video uploaded, it'll probably be up by this coming weekend, which will probably be the 15th and 16th. Have the video out then just in time for Valentine's Day. And that should be about it. So kind of getting everything cleaned up as best as I can, because this is going to be one epic build, guys. In case, if you guys are just now tuning in, this is a 94 Honda Civic, obviously boosted. It's got a D16 Z6 with a 5-speed manual transmission. And this is going to be an Exo Civic kart that is also going to be mid-engine. Basically, it's going to be rear-wheel drive. And I've already done some calculations with it. And the engine is going to sit right about here, because I'm going to point something out to you guys right quick. You see where the engine transmission sit? All right, now picture the axles. The axles are basically sitting right here, so it's right between the strut tower, so directly below it. Engine's obviously in the front, so you got to measure, figure, take about maybe, let's just think hypothetically, it could be 2 foot all the way to the front, all the way to the very end of the turbo itself. So we're going to go ahead and measure that 2 feet from the strut tower all the way to the front. And that's probably going to come up, I want to say, right about here to this section. So obviously the gas tank is going to get moved to the front. Everything underneath is going to kind of be twisted and turned around a little bit. Something I just happened to notice. Okay. Remember when I mentioned beforehand about the brakes being locked up on this thing? I think that is going to be the front, which is, I mean, good. I mean, not great. It's never good to have a seized up caliper or whatever, but it's, now that I know it's up front, just because of that, I can see that the thing is basically coming back and forth. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and finish removing the matting as well, get rid of all that. Obviously, weight reduction, race car. Hashtag race car. Ooh, wow. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. Let's see if it does it. Let's see if I can catch it on camera. Okay. I'm going to pay attention to see if it shifts. Huh, it shook a little bit. I didn't even slam the door. That's kind of odd. But that could mean it's going to be pretty damn light too. So, anyways, while we are at it, I'm going to set you guys up back here so you guys have got a good shot of what I'm doing. All right, now get to remove these guys up and out of the way. All right, so what I'm doing here is getting the this wire here disconnected. I wish there was like an easy way to kind of like push this in, but I guess not. Oh, okay. I was concerned about breaking them. Okay, that's up and out of the way. That's one of the things you wanted cleared out. The next thing I need to do is cut out the plastic here. Sorry. Cut out this area so you guys get a good shot of it. There you go, perfect. I'm probably gonna end up taking a razor blade and basically probably go through the midsection, because I don't want to unbolt all this stuff, just remove this piece in one spot, or remove it in one piece. I don't. Let's see here. I mean, honestly, if I could find a spot. Ooh, that ain't good. I don't like that. That's the main relay. I can't have that getting water in it, unfortunately. Hopefully she'll start up and run. Okay. Figure, what's the easiest way to remove this matting for the cage? Because he wants got that wire removed out of the way. Hopefully it's going to be rather easy to rip out. There's some like plastic pieces in here that I don't really want to take out. There we go. Oh, cool. They'll just pop on out just like that. So, I think I'm just going to remove the bottom half of this. Stuff that acts like a sponge anyways. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Ah, hell yeah. There we go. Come on. Yeah, look at all that water coming on out. Ah, come on, buddy. Probably start an incision right about here. That'll actually work. Perfect. Excellent. More being taken out. And let's see here. Come on, buddy. All right. Oh, that's good. I like that. Cool. Not bad. Look at that big chunk. Gonna have to do that on both sides. Gotta keep this main relay up because a little bit of water got into it. Had the windshield removed on this car and covered it the best we could with tarp, and obviously that didn't do such a good of a job. So we're gonna work on that. Come on, buddy. Come on. And I hope that water dripping right there, well, yeah, I got a little bit of water dripping right there, but I think that might have been from the relay that kind of got dripped from the backside, because it's only wet there, but nowhere else. So now, we're going to go to the other side. Go to the other side and get that area taken care of. First time is actually going to be pretty decent out. Pull this entire thing out. And hopefully I don't have any unexpected surprises. There we go. So I don't care for this matting. This matting going to go back in anyways. So, and that might be good enough for now. It's gonna be a 19 millimeter. 19 millimeter. Perfect. Break the studs and everything loose while we are out. All right. Perfect. Not too bad. See what we find. There's that right there. We're gonna find out where she's bad. Okay, here we go. Make sure you both got a shot. Perfect. I can hear the water dripping. That's perfect. Perfect. Now keep in mind, folks, this car has not been on the road. Shoot, I don't know when. Probably about 5 years. In fact, I think it came off the road the day that I bought it, which was like 5 or 6 years ago. All right, so brake pads look pretty good. Get you guys a good shot. All right, brake pads look pretty damn good. They almost look brand new. Not bad at all. All right, let's see from the front here. A little bit of cobwebs, a little bit dusty. Okay. See my. Alrighty. It seems like this should be pretty damn sweet. All right. Trying to think here. So figure out what's going on with these brakes. Maybe the guide pins might be stuck. But we're ready to find here in just a few seconds, guys. Just a few seconds. Get you propped up here. Perfect. And I think either a 12 or a 14, but you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and grab both sockets. See what we got. It's probably be a 12. There we go. Sweet. Wrong way. Go from the bottom. What I like to do when I do brakes. Good Lord. Perfect. Brake free for me. Easy day. Okay. So now, got a little trick. So you guys learn something. Take this, if I can, grab a hold of it where as best I can. Not quite. It's right there though. Oh, I think I might have found the problem already. I think it could be like a seized guide pin. Because it's not really wanting to release. Come on, buddy. Come on. Not supposed to be going that direction. It's supposed to be going in. And here's if the guide pins are not properly lubed up, because that would prevent it from coming free. Come on. Damn. Okay. Those guys are fine. Brake pads look almost brand new. Ready to find here. Slide this guy on out. Okay, cool. That's good to go. The piston looks like it's in pretty far. So why are we not? Okay, that's not seized up. That obviously came on out. All right, maybe it's not this side. Okay, so why did it do that? Why? All right, Cal, see what you guys are see if we got anything new going on in here. Alrighty. And let's see here. Alright. So got a little bit of a residual crap going on there. I'm not gonna worry about putting those plates back on. So it's definitely not this side that's giving me the problem. It might be the other side. Alright, come on. Gotta put this guy back on. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. See, obviously the guide pins aren't shot. That's a good sign. I'm still a little bit concerned about this piston now. I probably should... I mean, it's back, it's pretty far back the whole way. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab, a little bit of mud's nest. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna grab a caliper tool to compress that in a little bit further. Compress it a little bit. I'm very curious if this is it. I really am. Because it's not really moving. Maybe I can get lucky, get inside of it, apply the brakes up a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Some of this trash to clear on out. Might come with an air gun, I'm not too sure. I probably might not. Leave it alone for right now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go inside, hit the brakes, see what happens. All right, on the brakes, perfect. I actually want to physically watch it move myself. Huh. Not applying a whole lot of pressure. I can't tell if it moved out or not. Hard to say. I think it did. I'm gonna try to see if I can work this guy to break it free, guys. Hopefully this will work. I think I moved a little bit. That's good. Hopefully I can free that up. There we go. Got some pedal movement. Brake pedal moved a little bit. So it looks like this guy moved a little bit too. I can't tell, it's hard to see, guys. I cannot tell. But it looks like it moved. It's moving. I'm hoping it was this side that was kind of politely seized, I'll put it that way. I've seen calipers that were seized, but they'd be out further than that. So see here, what do I have? Come on, buddy. Go in. I don't think that's maxed out, but we're gonna go and try it again. All right. It looks like it is coming out. That's sweet. Come up here, check out the brake fluid. Wow. Surprisingly enough, the brake fluid looks pretty damn good, guys. All right. Now, it did come on out a little bit. That's good. That's a sign. Potential sign this is all going to work out. Let's try this again. Come on. She's moving. She's moving. Oh, that's a blessing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Alrighty. I think as long as I continue working that back and forth, it to slowly come on out. It's still staying somewhat level. That's not bad. Perfect. The piston's not becoming all wonky and trying to walk in sideways or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm really glad this seems like it's nice and smooth. And this is looking pretty promising. As I proceed with this build, guys, I'm going to be looking over everything to see if I need to replace anything and develop a plan when I go to put the engine in the back of this thing. Okay, let's do this again. Have the handle down here. Brake pedal's definitely moving. Much better. I'm liking that. I'm liking this a lot. It seems kind of weird though too, because once I got to the point, the brake pedal felt kind of hard, but I recognized this wasn't moving. So I applied a little bit more brake pressure than I usually do, and then sure enough, boom, she just wants to come free. That's good. And it's moving back in. I might remove or lift up the boot a little bit and spray a little bit of WD-40 in there too to help work this guy. Come on. The only other problem is I don't want to leave this guy out so long, because if I do, I won't be able to touch this car for another week, and it'll be up on stands or jack stands, and I like to prevent that. I get him pushed back in because the caliper still needs to go back in, obviously. This ain't looking good though, honestly. I like the fact that it's coming on out, but now that she's like fighting going back in, her slide is back on out. Yeah, it's it's not a little bit dry, it's completely dry. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But yeah, she's dry. She probably just became this dry just from sitting for so long. When I picked up this car, honestly, I picked it up during COVID, honestly. During COVID. And when I seen it, the car was literally just parked in the grass underneath a tree, which is actually a reason why. Hold on, make sure I got it right. Nope, thought so. There's a reason why that the back window's busted out. The owner didn't even know about it. But I got one hell of a deal with this car, and I went in and took it. So the price of these cars going nowadays is honestly a little bit ridiculous, but it is what it is. So now that we got that going, spray a little bit of that stuff in there, got it all nice and loosened up. We're gonna, there we go. Let's see here. Come on, buddy. Please go back in for me. Come on. Slowly getting there. Come on, come on. You're moving. I can see you. You're moving a little bit. Holy sugars. All right. Spray a little bit more in there. One thing I don't want to do, last resort, would be using a little bit of a torch to get this sink down in there. Get it to ooze in on the inside. There we go. Now let's see if she wants to free up. All right. I think I got a little bit of movement out of that. See if this works. It's moving. It's moving, but barely. This honestly ain't looking good though. It's not. It's almost as if I'm gonna have to take these brake pads out, put this caliper back on, and use a pry bar to push it back in. That ain't good at all. I might have another idea. Watch this. Hopefully I can get the free up this way. This actually might be a tall tale sign right here. Excuse me. There might be a little bit of, I'm thinking there's a little bit of buildup in here. Because that guy should, I think it should be able to move. It's not like the newer cars, or that they had that electronic parking brake thing, but that's also in the back too, not the front. I'm a little bit iffy about this. I know some of you people might say, just replace the caliper and be done with it. Well, if I can repair something, make it work better, why replace it? Or, sorry, make it work properly again. Why replace it? So, I think what I'm gonna do is put this guy in again. Let's see here. Lift him on up, shove that guy in there. Then because honestly, as of right now, I could not put the this caliper back on, so it came out too far. And if this doesn't work, then yeah, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and replace it with another caliper. But if I do it this side, I'm gonna do the other side as well. So that keeps the brake pressure equal. Doesn't matter if it's bad or not, I don't care. Both sides get replaced. Gonna give a little bit more brake pedal. So, obviously as it's coming out a little bit, paying attention to the brake fluid, and to be honest, the brake fluid is like fairly clean, like really clean. It's almost like it's been replaced, like it's not original. So now I got to come out a little bit. Now I can see if I can get it to push back further. So maybe it's just a matter of constantly working it back and forth, spraying a little bit of WD-40 in it to get it loosened up. Last resort could be using a torch on the backside here, but I don't want to do that. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that just because it's obviously that'll cause the brake fluid itself to obviously boil, and therefore you lose pressure and not have to re-bleed the brake system, which... Alright guys, I am back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do is to see if maybe, just maybe, if it could potentially be the brake lines. I could be incorrect. I could be thinking too far ahead of myself on this one. I'm going to go ahead and remove the line to the back. I believe that's like held in by a 12, no, 14. Okay, I'm going to remove this line and see if I get any trash to come out of that system. That might help. All right. And let's see here. think it is a 10 mil. Or sorry, this guy right here. Money. That's the right size I need. All right, now. Yeah. It's not looking too good, buddy. See if we get any brake fluid come out of that. It's wet. That's a plus. Question is, do we have daylight? I won't be able to tell. But it's coming out though. Ready coming on out. So that's a good thing. All right. Well, obviously it's now, right now the system is gravity bleeding. I'm gonna leave this guy over here for right now. Obviously that's bleeding. I got a special tool that I can actually put it onto the brake pedal, clamp on it. Disregard. There's no steering wheel on this thing, so that ain't gonna work. I just have to do the old-fashioned way. All right, let's see if she squirts. Oh, yeah, I heard it. She's a squirter. I heard it. Perfect. So, that concludes that the brake fluid coming from, obviously, the reservoir all the way down to this point is indeed good. It might be just the caliper itself. I would like just to keep this caliper and see if I can somehow repair it. I'm trying to keep this build as cheap as I possibly can. Well, to a point. Now we're going to try to bring this guy back some. This caliper could be very well seized. Well, partially seized. Let's see here. I got some more brake fluid I'm going to put in the master reservoir, or the brake fluid reservoir, and going to try to probably pop that piston out. Alrighty, so now, obviously this is almost empty. She's almost low. Oh, she is empty. Empty, empty, empty. Alright. Brand new, sweet. Perfect. Perfect. Filled up quite a bit. Cool. She's filled up some, but not a whole lot. So now, try this, apply this again real quick, just to reconfirm that it is indeed not moving. Make sure nothing's not leaking. All right. Try doing this again. Apply some pressure, push it on out. All right, good. Got it to come out quite a bit. Very good. And it looks like it's, I think that WD-40 is starting to leak from the bottom now. Yeah, look at that. You see, that's where it's kind of catching right there. It's kind of creating a little bit of a lip. Okay. So I could probably get away with popping this thing on out, clearing up the inside as best I can with a wire brush or something that's good for cleaning that kind of crap out. And I believe there is a metal or a rubber ring on the inside of this piston as well. I've never taken one of these things apart before, so this is gonna be a new one. But I do see, obviously, oh, it's neighbors. Okay, you obviously see the little bit of the ring of rust. Obviously, that's not good, but a little bit of a polishing wheel should take care of that with no problems at all. And it's not going in. Yeah, buddy. I got a whiz wheel in my garage, or my miniature shop that I could take this guy to and clean it up. Go from there. Okay, now we got some movement. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not. Perfect. I like that. It's kind of walking him back and forth a little bit. I don't want it to do that. But it's definitely moving back in. Maybe that's just what I needed. Oh, come on, buddy. Now we might have a little bit of an issue. Not going in quite straight, and it's kind of hard for me to get it to go in straight. I mean, it should be going in, but it's not. Disregard the neighbors, guys. But I will say this, I got pretty damn cool neighbors. They are awesome. I have to press it in again. There we go. Seeing something happen. I saw it squirt out from the it's in the passenger seat. So obviously it squirted a little bit. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Come on, buddy. Oh, okay. Come on. Starting to look like I might need to get new calipers. I don't know. I like to rebuild things if I can. And obviously, if this is beyond repair, then I'll just go ahead and get new ones. But it all depends on how much it costs for new calipers for this guy. So, there we go. Just like that. Now, since I got a little bit of play in there, come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, yeah. She might just need a good cleanup. Good cleanup on this and also the inside as well. So, yeah, hold on, Ashley. Right back. Get this guy out. So, I don't know if it's torn or not. Because I think, see this? I don't know if it's torn. There's a little bit of rust buildup right there. I would look at the price of a, oh, what's that? Crud. You know what, it might be just better if I just replace these. As much as I don't want to do that because I'm trying to keep the cost down. The amount of cleanup that's going to be involved in doing this stuff, plus that seal, doesn't look the greatest, because obviously it looks a little bit warped. So yeah, guys, I think I might have to order new calipers. Which if I do, that's fine. If you go replace one, you replace both, because that way that'll keep you, that'll allow you to have equal braking pressure. If you don't have equal braking pressure, you can be driving down the street, you apply the brakes, you let off the brakes, and when you let off, the car is going to pull to the old side. And when it pulls to the old side, you're going to think, oh, my alignment's off. Reality, your alignment's perfectly fine. It's your caliper. So for anybody who wants to be cheap and only do one side, I don't recommend it at all. I mean, you can if you want. I just don't recommend it. I can understand you want to be cheap, you want to save some money, or whatever, but you're going to think yourself in the long run. And plus, it's going to be a security thing. Like you're going to know that, okay, both of them are replaced, both of them are brand new. Now, on top of that, your brakes are going to last a little bit longer too, because they release quicker. You're going to feel that much more confident, and also you're going to feel yourself, when you apply the brakes, applying the brake pedal will be much easier, smoother, and you might notice that your brake pedal might be a little bit more sensitive. And that's that. So, I think that's probably going to be it. Go ahead and order new calipers for both sides. Let's see here. Let's see here. That ain't too bad. See how that's coming on out easily, guys? Yeah, I don't like that. Oh well, it's coming out anyways. I like to take it all out in one piece because it makes it easier, obviously, on removal. Oh well. No big deal. We're slowly getting there. Hopefully, we can break this guy free. Maybe I gotta come up here to the side. Okay, that's somewhat free. I like that. So it's probably stuck somewhere right in this general area. Excuse me. Alrighty. Not my game plan, but it'll work. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Oh yeah, look at that big piece. Come on, buddy. Oh, that is huge. Obviously, that's the rest of it on the inside. Rest of the matting. Very nice, very cool. Oh, here it looks like the pump shot. Oh, I think that's a drain plug. Might be. Come on. There we go. Perfect. I like that. I like that a lot. Get that out of there too. I think that actually... Anybody ask any questions on here? Nope. There's that. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. This doesn't come out regardless. Come on. Ooh. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. It might be caught up right here. Come on, buddy. Not the way I wanted to go, but it'll work. I need a starting point anyways. Come on. Come on, there we go. Look at that coming right off. Oh, sweet. Very sweet. How much weight do you guys think this adds to the vehicle? Like, okay, I want to include the, basically this, I'm going to call it sound dating material, which I'm pretty sure that's what it is. The area here, there, obviously over there, and there as well. And obviously the back. How much weight do you think that adds to the car? Let's give or take. How much do you think it can, that adds? My guess, I want to say it's about between 15 to 20 pounds. Because, I mean, this stuff isn't that heavy. It might be a little bit more than that, actually. Might be. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. I like to take it off in one piece. Oh, let's see. Oh, screw it. Do all that right there. All in one shot. Okay, come on. There we go. Perfect. I like that. Gonna get another trash bag. Take care of all this stuff. We're gonna focus on the back side now. Get the back side done. Now this has got some rubber on here that I need to get popped off. Hopefully I can do it within reason. Come on, buddy. Come on. I might not be able to pull this up. Well, I might not have to worry too much about this area, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this area alone, guys.